All right, welcome to part 3, the peppered moth case study for your Unit 4 summative. So this part is really where the bulk of the points for this summative come from. Make sure you are scrolling down and reading the rubrics because they especially apply to the information that you're going to give me in this part of the assignment. So for the first section, it's going to introduce the story of the peppered moth. It's just an Edpuzzle video. It's pretty short. You're going to click here and it will take you to the assignment. Make sure you watch the entire video and answer all of the questions. Remember, as you're watching the video, if you've missed a ton of them and you want me to reset your progress, just email me and I can do that. Now, using that information, you're going to formulate a hypothesis. So in this virtual lab, we're going to be looking at how the population of light and dark moths changes in a light and dark forest. Complete your hypotheses below. So we have 2 hypotheses. In a light forest, the population of light moths will increase or decrease. You're going to highlight one. And then make sure you give me your scientific reasoning, so your because. Then you're going to do the exact same for in a dark forest. The population of light moths will increase or decrease. You're going to highlight one, and then tell me why you think that. So I would highlight my response, whichever it is. Make sure you're choosing a color up here that makes me able to see what you wrote. And now step 3, the data collection. So this is a big part of the experiment. In this virtual lab, you're going to play the role of a blue jay who needs to eat moths to survive. So you're going to click here and it will open up this website. And it says, click on light forest and use your mouth to move the blue jay and click to eat moths. At the end, the screen will tell you what percentage of your moth population is light in color and what percentage of the moth population is dark. Record your answers below. So we're going to click on light forest, and you can use your mouse to control this blue jay. So you're going to click to eat the moths. You can eat the dark moths, you can eat the light moths, whatever you're able to grab. It makes that really annoying sound. And the game will run for 1 minute. It'll tell you how many moths you've eaten. And then at the end of that 1 minute, a screen is going to pop up that looks like this. It says simulation complete. You ate a total of however many moths. I ate 50. I was really impressive. And it tells you that your forest started with 50% light moths and 50% dark moths. Everybody's forest did. Now there are 73% light moths and 27% dark moths. So I'm going to go to my summative and use those numbers to fill out my data table. So we have a light forest here and we have a dark forest here. So I'll fill out my in data for the light forest. And remember, it was 73% light moths and 27% dark moths. Your numbers might be totally different, and that's fine. Just make sure that you have them recorded here. Then it says, click on New Game in the top left corner, run the simulation for a dark forest, and record your data below. So on your page, you'll click on New Game, Dark Forest, and you'll complete the same exact thing. And then record that data. So once you have your data recorded, you are going to answer these conclusion questions. So use the data table above and your knowledge of natural selection and the peppered moth to complete these following questions. So make sure you are thinking about the article that you read and the Edpuzzle that you watched, because those were to support your answers to these questions. So tell me, was your hypothesis correct or incorrect? Make sure you explain using evidence from the data table. So make sure you are pulling actual numbers from this data table to help you. Explain how the color of moths increases or decreases their chances of survival depending on the environment that they're in. So how does their color affect their ability to survive? Number 3 is going to link you to it's going to connect what we learned in the Actively Learn article with what we saw in this simulation. And you're going to explain how the story of peppered moths is an example of natural selection. And then number 4, you're making a prediction. So right now, humans burn less coal than we did at the peak of the Industrial Revolution. Do you think there are more light moths or dark moths in England today? And then you're done.